So from a consumer standpoint, at billion consumers, we're developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
The impacts of climate change are being felt across the world. While countries are working to address climate change through the Paris Agreement, it's clear we need much more ambitious climate action, and we need it now. But governments alone cannot solve climate change alone. We need business, industry, and citizens on board as well. Many companies are already taking steps to lower their emissions and to create a more sustainable and resilient future. People are also thinking about the environment in their daily lives, including making more informed decisions about what they buy. That's why we are pleased to welcome this initiative being undertaken by Doconomy. It is launching a credit card and an app in Sweden, which will allow its users to see the climate footprint of their purchases. It will then invite customers to reduce that footprint by compensating it. This can be done with United Nations certified green projects, reducing emissions and fostering sustainable development in other parts of the world. We are all part of the climate change solution. It includes businesses offering more climate-friendly choices. It includes consumers changing their habits to make climate-smart decisions. And it includes everybody on this planet taking individual action that ultimately help us build a more sustainable, resilient, and prosperous future.
The world's first credit card with a carbon limit. Simply put, it's the first credit card ever to stop you from overspending. Not based on your available funds, but rather on the levels of CO2 emissions caused by your consumption. Do Black helps you track your climate impact and ensures that you reduce it by 50% in line with the UN 2030 recommendation.
The core purpose of Do Black is not only the ability to measure the impact of your consumption, but also bringing it to a direct halt, making it a radical tool against climate change.
For years, credit cards have put a limit on our credit. Do Black puts a limit on our impact. The launch generated thousands of registrations and global media coverage, but more importantly, triggered the conversation around the impact of consumption. The introduction of Do Black was a wake-up call to commercial and financial industries alike, and generated an overwhelming interest and willingness to enter an era of greater responsibility. It would seem that putting a carbon impact limit on consumption isn't such a radical concept after all.